Now's the recording?
Yes.
Okay, so we've done our second movie.
We did. We had extra time today, so we decided to throw in another one. We spun the wheel, and we came up with
Lola! From 1969, starring
Charles Bronson. Don't watch it. Ever. For any reason.
Okay, let's... Again, spoilers. It's about this 16-year-old girl...
16, not 60. 16.
16-year-old girl who falls in love with Charles Bronson's character, who's a 38-year-old American writer in England.
Who writes, like,
porn.
Trash. Basically porn novels.
Harlequin novels.
Yeah.
They fall in love. They get married. They move to New York.
He gets arrested. She gets an apartment. Okay, you don't need to know the details because honestly, it's incredibly boring.
They got divorced.
Very disturbing. There are way too many like perverted people, and
right. I mean, I think
it's just so bad.
There's one of the things that automatically turns me off to it was there was violence towards women in it, and that automatically just kind of on it.
That there were multiple things that were just wrong, just
very wrong.
And some of the characters in the movie kind of like didn't approve, but then the movie just kind of went on and it just like accepted it.
There's no. Lori says there's a plot.
There was a plot. It wasn't much. It wasn't very deep. It wasn't a good plot, but technically it was there, and it did move along that plot throughout the movie, just very, very slowly and poorly.
Honestly, not halfway through. It was an hour and a half long movie. 15 minutes in, I was going, I hate this movie. I'm done with this movie.
And we agreed with you.
I don't care about this movie anymore. It could just end. And we were wishing death on the character so it would just end.
As different scenes would come up, we looked at different things in the scene and thought of good ways for the main character to die according to that scene. It never happened, but we stuck it out. We suffered through the 1 hour and 28-minute movie.
And there was no resolution. There was no good ending to it.
No, it was a terrible ending. But yeah, this movie's horrible. The story is horrible. The content
is horrible.
Is despicable.
There's no redeeming quality.
On top of that, the acting and the dialogue and everything about it was just bad.
Right.
Really bad.
No. The acting on this one was better than the last one. I am sorry.
No,
the acting was better.
I'm sorry.
No. The plot was horrible. It's a bad movie all the way around.
I'm sorry. Charles Bronson plays a writer and does this.
Yeah.
And if you look, he doesn't actually like type at all. It's like tit 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 tit. The same like 4 letters over and over and over.
There was one funny line in the movie. This is a
1961?
British 1961 British comedy. 61.
61?
Is what you said.
No, I think it's 69. There's 2 Lolas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way,
British,
1960s British, and it's supposed to be funny. Comedy. British comedy is not. It's very different.
It's not
But
funny.
even by British comedy standards, this was horrible. But there was one funny line. At one point, there was the 16-year-old girl's grandfather
was shooting at a German camper.
Shooting at a German camper who was walking across his land and made the comment, Churchill may have signed a treaty, but I didn't. It was bad, but that was honestly the funniest part of the entire movie.
That was the best part of the whole movie, and that was pretty early on.
Yeah. It didn't get better.
The movie moved at
a snail's pace.
No, it didn't. It was like super, super slow, and then super, super fast.
Or there would be random scenes that had absolutely no purpose.
Right.
And you'd have that scene, you'd be waiting for something to happen, and then it would just go to the next scene.
Right, and talking about the acting, I thought Charles Bronson in this was absolutely horrible. It just seemed like he was like, yeah, I'm a writer. And
yeah, I don't imagine his books would have been good. No, his acting was very bland and nothing to it. The girl, his wife, played a 16-year-old girl who acted like she was 8.
8, yeah. And I felt that they were at the time trying to portray her as, look, she's married and you're supposed to see her as this wife character, and then they would turn around and she's playing with a doll the next scene.
But that was part of the story, in that she was trying to be grown up, trying to be a wife, and yet she was still a kid.
But I think they overemphasized, what a 16-year-old does.
Oh yes, it was bad.
It was horrible.
Don't watch it.
Like, there was a plot, it just wasn't done well.
Okay, so I think we should give it ratings now.
Okay, Ori, go ahead. You haven't said much.
1.
1? Are you going to be so generous? You're waiting for me. You're going to go last. I don't remember what we gave Monster. I'm going to have to say... probably a 0.5.
0.5.
Hey.
So it's a 2 divided by 3
I could
is
go
like
with a 1,
what?
but that's pushing it.
Like 0.75?
0.667.
Yeah, 0.667. So it didn't even get a point. It is, in my
Don't
opinion,
watch it.
In my opinion, it has blown the bottom out. Monster is now not the worst we've ever seen.
That's
it's still close, at least. Depending
It's
on how you
close.
look at it, I could make good arguments for either one being worst, but it's definitely down there with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is bad. This
Bad.
is bad.
Okay, so Lola from 1960 something, Charles Bronson. Don't watch it ever for any reason. You'll thank us later.
It's not even good for like a laugh.
No.
It's just depressing and wrong and
Yeah.
a waste of an hour and a half.
Yeah.